I'm here with Rani Wynn, General Counsel of LiveScore Group. So Rani, talking through LiveScore and your increasing status as a fast-growing brand on the market, what demand are you seeing for Gen Z when it comes to betting and to gaming?
Yeah, so under 25s make up around just under 15% of our global player base, so in all of the jurisdictions in which we have a betting product. And when you think, with Generation Z, it's only the older Gen Zs that are actually of legal age to play. So that's quite a large number of our players, really. So we're learning more about them as a customer, and certainly when you're not able to advertise to Gen Z in a lot of places because of regulatory enforcement, the fact that we're already at that number tells us that young people like online gaming and gambling, and I think that's probably the propensity between gaming and gambling and the crossover. And also they've grown up in the internet age. For them, online gambling is probably how you gamble. They've got technology at their fingertips. They've always been exposed to it from birth. Whereas for older players, it's been something that's come out as they've grown, as they've grown as a person. So for younger players, it's sort of automatic in the way that they play.
And looking at the Gen Z demographic, what are the key challenges that you're seeing when it comes to player protection and sustainability? And are we doing enough as an industry to protect the players?
I think as you get to know your customer, and we're just learning more and more about this generation, I think you're going to better protect them, and certainly that's jurisdictionally as well. I think we're not the only jurisdiction or the only company that's grappling with the pace of technology and sort of getting to know a younger generation of players. I think we are doing quite a lot. I think when it comes to young players, you shouldn't just be looking at financial markers of harm, because often they might be living at home and maybe they've got a totally dispensable income. They don't have the same fiscal responsibilities as an older player, and therefore they might not be faced with the same anxiety of financial impact. So you need to look broader than finance issues, and certainly you need to look at the risk psyche of people whose cognitive brains are just maturing. And so I think there's a lot of things we can learn about our younger players, and certainly lots of ways to protect them. And I think a lot of companies are already doing this, and we're investing a lot of time and money and energy into it. And I think that'll continue, obviously.
And how can the market better provide protection for that new demographic? And what's your current take on the regulatory environment that we're seeing develop in 2024? And what's your outlook for the year ahead, and how much do you think the market's going to change?
Yeah, so I think we're definitely seeing advertising being a big area of regulation that's becoming stricter and stricter, and particularly around Gen Z. So, the Netherlands has obviously banned all untargeted advertising for young people of betting products. Certainly in the UK, we're obviously not allowed to appeal to young people, and rightly so. And I think that that kind of ethos of regulation and reducing the amount of gambling advertising that young people are seeing is spreading across certainly Western demographics of regulation. So yeah, the year ahead, I think we're going to be learning more, obviously, about the generation and young people and how they like to play and how they interact with product. And certainly, I think it's just a space to watch, basically, as this generation move through into gambling age.